Hi everybody, I'm back. And sooner than I thought I would be, because honestly, I have no idea what my uploading schedule is going to be like. Most likely, I'm just going to upload once a week, or maybe if I'm in a super flow jam thing, then more than once a week. But today, I'm here to talk about some messages that I got from my cards. And I ruminated over this for for a little bit because today was kind of a low energy day. You know, there's kind of like a just sleepy and not feeling super sharp in the head. But after taking time to look at the poll that I got from today, I found some pretty interesting things, I guess. So for one thing, I'm seeing a huge theme of completion. Like for any of you who are watching this, you might agree with this, that there's some sort of phase that has just recently come to an end. And it's something, it could be, what I'm thinking is it's either emotional stages, like maybe some of us are processing certain emotional themes and we finally realize that the freedom from those themes is approaching or has approached, or it's something to do with work, like things that we're working on, you know, is a big kind of a finality, but not really. But what's underneath that I'm seeing is this motivation to expand. So it's an interesting conundrum that I'm seeing in today's cards of wanting to expand and feeling motivated to do so. But there's the potential for our motivation to be a little bit off balance. Like, I'm seeing here in the Two of Swords, you know, this is what the card that kind of made me think of the duality of who am I doing this for? Who am I striving to expand for? Is it for myself so that I can grow and see the next phase and, you know, pay attention to the details? Or am I just moving so that it looks like I'm moving and I'm moving forward? So the message today is about motivation, completion, but more underlying the way we express motivation. Like sometimes we forget to kind of check in with ourselves and pose the question, am I striving to expand for me, or am I striving to expand for the vision of expansion itself? I'm trying to think of an example. Geez, that's hard. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. It's because I was trying to think of an example, but you know what I'm saying when you're in a phase of you've been kind of striving and working hard and seeing results in, you know, kind of like a string of pearls in terms of accomplishments in a row, and then that comes to an end because you finished it. So that momentum of going forward it kind of becomes addictive in a way. So I'm getting a message here today that it's kind of important to both value that motivation, because it's not always easy to have the drive to get up and take the necessary steps to accomplish something you're envisioning or something you have to do. So it's important to value that, but it's also important to know when to receive. So today I pulled the Emperor and the Empress, which is interesting. And I think that's happened once before. But what it makes me think of is like the father expression versus the mother expression. And it's kind of like you have to nurture yourself, but also freely motivate yourself. Like, don't be afraid of working hard. You know, it's an admirable trait to work hard and want to get something. So don't feel like you're this rigid person if you really want to work hard. But at the same time, it's important to know when you're ready to receive. Like, take a break and really look at the other phases, and, you know, it's about recognition of yourself. So today's theme is like that, like I said, the duality of self-recognition versus what recognition looks like from the outside. So sometimes I think the message is we need to check in and see if that's in balance. Because another thing is, it's still important to share our successes, you know? It's still important to say, look, I did this, and it was because of me, and, you know, I worked hard to get it. So it's not wrong to want to talk about your accomplishments and share that with people that, you know, will listen and be enthusiastic. But at the same time, you have to like what you're doing too, you know. It's important for you to be proud of the work that you're doing. So there's kind of like a balance that needs to be looked at today, or if whatever day you're watching this, for you know, liking what you do and then sharing with others so that they can like it too. But one can't be more extreme than the other. So balance is one of the keywords for today's reading. Motivation is another. And I'm trying to think of what else came through. I got 2 pages, which is interesting. So I got the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. And to me, these are extremely different from each other, because one has the vibe of, what do I do now? And then the other is, which is the Page of Pentacles, or sorry, Page of Swords is like, what do I do now? And then the Page of Pentacles, or did I mess them up again? Okay, let's try this one more time. Page of Swords is giving off the vibe of, you know, what's next? Let me jump on it. I want it now. And the Page of Pentacles kind of looks like he's valuing the learning process a little bit more. So if we could just balance those 2 things while we express our motivation, I think that's kind of the point. I'm sorry, I really messed that up there, but I'm not going to edit it out. Yeah, I think that's about it. So enjoy yourself, obviously. I mean, I hope everybody enjoys themselves and gives themselves credit, you know. Just because someone else isn't giving you credit at the same rate that you are doesn't mean anything, you know. So, yeah, just really take the time to be proud of yourself and also share what you're doing with the people around you. So that was today's reading. I hope it was helpful, even though I had some flubs in there. Sorry. My brain's a little bit slow currently, but it's fine. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And I will be back soon enough.